Hi, everybody. Today is 26 June. Observe International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking all over the world, as well as it says World Anti-Drug Day. And today, as a professional, SUD professional, I want to say that please stay away from drugs to all the children, those who are listening to this video, because drugs kills. It will never give you happiness in long term. So don't do it. Stay home, stay safe, don't do drugs, talk to your friends, talk to someone before you start going to drugs. Please talk to someone. That is the message to all the children today in school, in colleges. If you have stress, please go and find someone you can talk to and help yourself, but don't do drugs. Thank you.
Hi, Adit Daveri. I'm going to speak on the topic save life and share the topic on share the fact on drugs. I used drugs for the last 8 years and I was admitted to different kind of rehabs for that. I'm 23 years old now and I started using when I was 16 or 17. I actually couldn't remember. Actually, when I came in my fifth treatment, I got the program. I came to know about the 12 steps, uh, sharing, fellowshipping, meetings, and everything. When I was in my active using, actually I suffered from many problems like mental and physical problems. I used to forget things I used to say, I used to do, which is called short-term memory loss, and I still suffer from this problem, which is a permanent loss. I suffered from physical problems too, like gynecological problem. I started losing my weight, bleeding from nose, and many other problems. My family was like they couldn't understand what to do with me. They were like neither they could throw me because I am their only child, or they couldn't even keep me with them because they understood that time that if I stay with them, if I stay at home, I will not listen to them and I will keep on using the drugs. I never obeyed them. They were actually powerless to me. They practiced powerlessness to me actually. So I learned from the program how to love myself, how to love others, how to give importance to others. I'm very happy that after practicing the program, I am going forward to the betterness. I'm living a normal life. Now I can understand that where to correct myself, where to correct my flaws, fix my faults, everything. During my active addiction, I lost my self-respect. I lost my parents' self-respect. They couldn't show their face anywhere because of me. But now they at least they can say that yeah, my daughter is well now. She is not using anymore. She is studying. She is well. So actually, I am very grateful that my parents put me into the rehab. I used to carry a lot of resentment against them that why they put me in the rehab and all. But now I know that yeah, it was because of my betterment, not for them. Actually, they wanted me to get well. They wanted me to stay clean. because using drugs is not the solution. Everyone is having sorrow in their life. Everybody feels bad, but using drugs and fixing the problem, like thinking that using drugs can fix the problem, is not the solution. The main solution is facing the reality, and I understood it by practicing the program. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Nibanjana, an addict. Today I will be speaking on the topic share the fact on drugs save life. While during my using period, I was too much into the destruction and not saving. Destruction of the relationship with my family members, with myself, with things like money, and also when I used to get angry, I used to throw things at times, or like I used to use my substance more so that I can get the relief on the thoughts which used to carve me and ponder me much. I was away from reality, and actually I wanted to escape more. Escape, and escape. But I was less thinking that where I need to stand and face myself. I was afraid to face myself. I was afraid to face the problems which I would be facing, which I should face, because facing the problems is facing the reality. The relationship which my family which I had was very beautiful before using. Even the relationship was beautiful with me. I was too much into sports before the time of using. I started using 2 years before, and 2 years before I was a sporty girl, much more into swimming, exercise. I used to go even jogging with my own brother, and after using, things were getting unmanageable. Um, when I thought of that, I need to change. I thought many of the times that I need to change my daily life and routine, which was not at all fixed. But I couldn't. For a while, I was okay to be in a fixed routine. But after a while, or after a few days, I was back in my old form. Shouting and yelling with my family members were more, and their shouting and yelling was with me more than the happy smiles which I had. I never thought that yes, I need to change. But when I came to the treatment and started using program, there's something called realization acted on me. Realizing that yes, only realization happens when you are around the closed walls. Because when you are not around the closed walls, all the things happens with you. Let's go out, let me go. Once or twice, nothing will happen. That the thought, nothing will happen, is actually laying us to the backwards. Everything happens whenever we are into using. Every bad thing, not good thing. We try to do something or the other good thing, but all we end up is doing bad things, hurt others, not to save anything, destroy. Mostly, which I had was the problems between me and myself, where I will be creating good things. I was creating dramas and traumas. After getting the program, which is still left for me to get, and because the program is like a life, it's never ending. Just a life is where you need to learn and learn things. Program is just like that, and program is the change which you need to bring in yourself, and change is also never ending. Change towards betterness, change towards spirituality, simplicity, which I did not have. Simple things will give you happiness. Simple works, taking few responsibilities. Now I think that where I need to take responsibilities with my family, where I need to talk to them, which words I need to use them, where my thoughts will be progressing me to think where I will use substance. So I need to work on that yes, for few these things or places I will be going back to the use of substance. So there I need to take myself back. So this never used to come in my head before the treatment. But now it works because now the things are like, yes, I need to change, just not for myself but also for my close ones. Because if I don't have the thing in my head that yes, I still have close ones and I'm not alone. There are my families and there are my loved ones. There are my friends who are not into using and who have always kept me like, yes, you need to change your routine, your lifestyle. The childhood memories are still there. They are still preserved into happiness where I need to do something not just for myself but also for them. Even if I want to adopt someone, adopt any animal, I need to give them time, just like a mother gives themselves a time to the child. I got a family, I have a loving family, and he doesn't have that. And the caring which I am getting, I need to understand that if I keep doing things bad or if I keep using things, substance, they will actually lose trust completely. And they still trust me, that's why they want me to take the program, treatment, stay with many people, which I don't used to stay. I used to stay alone. I preferred myself alone. I never preferred of sharing things. I always preferred to keep things within myself. Even I suggested people not to share. Keep it within yourself. Because all I was into negativity and my thoughts and shares and speaking everything was into negativity. But now things come that yes, where I need to save them, not just save them by good words, but by saving them, by saving their time, by helping my mother at work, helping my brother, and again going back to jogging with him, which I actually did not do for many months. And again I need to talk to my father, and I see everything forming up like a building. I was too much concerned about my family problems, but now I think family problems will be there, and from there I need to take out the happiness. Today is 26th June, and today is a big day, International Day for the abuse of drug use. So today is the day for many people where they thought of changing something, not just for themselves but also for their family members. Today I think that all I need to do is always change, but only towards betterness, so that I can make my family happy and make myself happy.
Hello, today is 26th June. It's celebrated worldwide as the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. It's also called the World Drug Day, and there are campaigners who also call it the Global Day of Action. It's a day when we commemorate, we gather together so that we can figure out new innovative ways to help people who use drugs, to help them to secure justice, to secure treatment, care, support that they require. Today, let us come together in solidarity to support the right to health and freedom that goes along with it for people who use drugs. Thank you.
থ্যাংক ইউ সাইমন, আপনি আসুন। Yes, Mr. Channel, say
Hello.
something today.
হ্যালো, আজকে 26শে জুন ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ড্রাগ ডে অ্যান্ড ওয়ার্ল্ড ওয়াইড সেলিব্রেট করা হচ্ছে। তো এই দিনটা মানে খুব মেমোরেবল আমাদের জন্য, তার কারণ যারা ড্রাগ ইউজ করে তাদের যাতে করে নেশামুক্ত রাখা যায় তার প্রয়াসের জন্য একটা প্রচার হয়, এবং সেই প্রচার থেকে অনেক মানুষ খবর পান এবং যারা নাকি ইউজার্স আছে তাদেরকে হেল্প করেন। তো আজকে দিনটা খুব মেমোরেবল এবং খুব দরকারি দিন। সারা বছর এই একটা দিনই উদযাপিত আছে অ্যাডিক্টসদের জন্য আর ট্রিটমেন্টের জন্য আর সব কিছু হেল্প পাওয়ার জন্য। থ্যাংক ইউ।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Hi, this is Kriti, an addict. Today is 26th June, International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. So I'll be speaking on the topic support, don't punish, say no to drugs. Basically, this NA program, Narcotics Anonymous program, is a huge platform, is a worldwide platform for all addicts and alcoholics. And it is a support system. It is a basic support system for all the addicts and alcoholics all over the world, where they are mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually supported. Basically, as addicts, we during our using period, over the years of using, we gradually become emotionally unstable, we become spiritually, mentally, physically bankrupt, and from my personal experience, I had become emotionally numb. Like, I did not feel anything. Like, maybe I could feel the pain, but then I did not really, I could not express things. Like, it wasn't really easy for me. It was those years of using really it was really hard on my part. Gradually, at the very beginning, I started using out of curiosity, and but then gradually, as I went deeper into addiction, I did not understand that it was a disease and it would start eating the life out of me, and it actually did. Addiction was such a thing that at first I was into addiction, but then it worked something like addiction was into me. So when I just wanted an escape. I wanted to come out of addiction, but somehow I couldn't find a way. I tried detoxifying at home all by myself, and it was really tough. It was really tough. I stayed in abstinence, completely cut off from the rest of the world. I made myself totally like aloof from the outside world, from society, even from my family. But then it did not help. After a span of being clean, I started using again. So basically, I was trying to find a solution to this addiction of mine, which even after trying my best, and even after trying to put all my willpower into action, I could not successfully find a solution. And this Narcotics Anonymous, this is when I got the message, and when I came into treatment, I at first, like from the very beginning, I accepted the fact that it was really needed for me, and that this was not punishment for me. Though I had to stay within closed walls, it was I made myself understand that this was the solution I was looking for. For all the years of addiction, I was looking for this solution, and here it was, my solution. And but gradually, during the very first days of my recovery, during treatment, it was definitely tough. It was tough for me to accept certain things, and to accept the certain facts, to accept certain realities of my life. But gradually, as I started, one thing I have to mention, that completely lost faith in myself, and I lost faith in God. But after coming to this program, this program helped me revive my faith in myself, my faith in a higher power, which actually works. It actually does, because it has worked for me, and it has probably worked for thousands of others who have come into this program. So basically, this is recovery is not a punishment. It is a way of living. The 12 steps and 12 traditions of Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous is a way of living, and if we start living it as it is, then we can live life in life's terms, and we can actually enjoy life without the use of drugs. We can actually live a life, and we can actually enjoy life and enjoy our day-to-day life. We can enjoy occasions, and we can enjoy different sorts of feelings we have, emotions, without the use of drugs. Like at one point of time, if we compare, we could only enjoy if we would use drugs. But now that we are clean, now we can, with the help of the program, we can enjoy life without the use of drugs, without any sort of loneliness. And it has taken away the loneliness from our life. With the help of our fellow members, with the help of our senior fellow members, we can actually lead a life full of happiness and joy. We have actually, like, the bankruptcy has started to I started getting over the bankruptcy, which was caused due to my entire period of addiction with my using. The relationship with myself, I started building a relationship with myself. I started building the relationships I lost over the period of time of my using. I started to regain them back, like with my family, and with the outside world, with the society. Because this program, I'm really grateful to this program, because it has made me realize a lot of my mistakes, and that it has not acted like a punishment for me. It has supported me in a lot of ways to emotionally regain my imbalance, to become emotionally strong again, to become mentally strong again, to build myself up into a strong human being, and to nurture my life, my ambitions, my goals, my dreams, and so that I can work on them, which during my using I actually lost hope. This program has brought hope into my life, and it has helped me in reviving a lot of things. So in no way can I say that NA or AA is a sort of punishment. In no way does it act as a punishment in anyone's life. Maybe at the very beginning, when people come for treatment, it might seem that it is a sort of punishment, because we need to, at times when we are in treatment, we had to stay indoor, but that definitely does not mean that it is a punishment, because it is a support system. It is a moral support system. It supports us morally so much that we can actually rebuild ourselves from the zero where we reached when we came into this recovery. So now that I am gradually staying clean one day at a time and practicing the program, I would actually suggest that if I can, I would like to carry this message of this program to as many addicts and alcoholics as I can, so that their trouble and their hardships come to an end. with the help of this program. Thank you.
My name is Joy Singh, and today, 26th June, International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. So on this day, the universe is giving awareness about the drugs and illicit trafficking. And on this day, I just want to talk about how my recovery is important towards me. Because of my sustained use, I have ruined my life, my career, my relationship, my family, among the society. So I become an antisocial because of my drug abuse. So I need a recovery. It is important to me. And I know that if I use back again, then my life will be, dysfunction again. So I need this recovery. And to be in the recovery path, what I need to do is that I have to know the relapse triggers so that I won't go back again. And I should avoid some desires that is coming inside of me of drinking, and to avoid emotions associated with using, for example, like anger, depression, anxiety, and discomfort. So important first step is managing a desire to stop to use, and joining a support group, that is NA meeting, AA meeting. I need that meeting, I need that fellowship, and without that fellowship I won't be able to stand alone. And make positive lifestyle changes, start decreasing overall stress, improving mood, cultivating wellness, and for example, like eating healthy food, getting good sleep, regular exercise into a daily schedule. So this kind of small things I need to put into activities, into action. And practicing mindfulness also, it's very important for me, so that I can stay in a recovery, staying in a moment without judging it good or bad, and focusing one thing at a time, that reduces my stress. Breathing in and out, noticing feelings, and considering when to feel better. And find a stable employment, making goals, and having a sponsor, so that whenever I have a problem, I can share that moment, so I won't be at risk. And I should be grateful for the life that I'm having. And I should not turn back to my past life, regretting all those things. That is unhealthy. So I have to be grateful that today I'm away from my substance, and to focus on the beauty of life. And I should take some time of me also, focusing on myself, what I need to do. And one more thing, I have to learn how to say no. It's very important. And there is a word called HALT, HALT, hungry, angry, loneliness, and tiredness. So I should always know, and I should be away from this, so that I can go through my journey of recovery. Thank you.
আমি সৌমেন মিত্র। আমরা দেখছি প্রতি বছর এই ড্রাগসে আসক্ত হয়ে বহু মানুষ প্রাণ হারাচ্ছে, বহু সংসার ভেসে যাচ্ছে। আমরা চাইব আমাদের শহরে যারা ড্রাগসে আসক্ত হয়েছেন তাদের ফিরিয়ে আনতে মেইন স্ট্রিমে আমাদের সঙ্গে যোগাযোগ করুন, যাতে আমরা তাদের সবাইকে রিহ্যাবিলিটেশনের মাধ্যমে, ডিঅ্যাডিকশনের মাধ্যমে মেইন স্ট্রিমে ফিরিয়ে আনতে পারি। আর আমাদের অনুরোধ, যারা ড্রাগসের কথা নিয়ে ভাবছেন তারা যেন এইটা থেকে বিরত হন। আজ 26শে জুন আন্তর্জাতিক মাদক বিরোধী দিবস। এই দিনে আমরা প্রতিজ্ঞা করব যে আমাদের শহর থেকে মাদক আসক্ত মানুষ যাতে না থাকে, তারা সবাই যেন মেইন স্ট্রিমে ফেরত আসতে পারে, আর নতুন করে মাদকে আসক্ত যেন কেউ না হয়। ধন্যবাদ।